Cat dolls, welcome back to Shayne's Music Magic, where we are finally starting off Sunday segment featuring you. In case you don't know and you just tuned in, this is the very, very new segment. It's our very first episode of this segment. And basically, I get lyrics sent by the listeners and make a song out of it. It's a collaboration effort between me and you guys, which is why I think this segment is so special because, we get to make music together, and I've honestly never seen this on the radio before, so I think it's a really, really cool idea, and it gets a lot of our listeners more involved, and we're a music station too, so it's good to make some more music, obviously. So there you go. This is our very first episode, like I said. So since it was the first week of the whole thing, we decided that for this week, I think our writer would just write the lyrics because, you guys are still getting used to the new schedule and everything, and I think it's just a good idea just to get the ball rolling with our writer writing the song today. So this song, which our writer's chosen to call it You, is written by the writer. I wrote the melody myself. So yeah, why don't we listen to it first, and then we'll go back after and explain a little bit more about it. So this is the first song of Featuring You ever. New season. This one's called You.
Stayed up thinking about you, and when I'm asleep I can't stop my for you. When will I tell this to ya, only to you? You make my soul wait for eternity, but just one kiss from you. Where you going, baby? Got something to say to you. Won't you even see it? Whoa, turn around, hear the sound of my heart screaming for you. One day we'll see ourselves in each other's eyes. Turn around, hear the sound of your song, this song for you. Don't let this go, my love, and say that you will love me too.
Okay, that was You. That was the very first song in our segment featuring you. I hope you liked it, you guys. And remember, we're still getting used to this whole segment too. So we're learning about it too. And that was the very first song. It was called You. Again, written by our writer just to get the ball rolling for this week. But next week, I'm sure a lot of our listeners will be sending us lyrics, and we can use that as well. And yeah, hopefully you liked it. And I think right now is a good time to actually go over the process of making it, because maybe there's some singer-songwriters in the listening audience, or maybe some of you guys just wonder how I just made the song. So it's all different for a lot of singer-songwriters. Some people follow a certain process, and some people have different ways of writing than others. But personally, me, I think usually when I read some lyrics, I usually find some sort of melody. So that refrain that I heard, the one that I wrote, turn around, which is basically the first thing that ever came to my mind when it comes to when I read the lyrics that the writer gave me. So I looked at it, and that melody immediately came into my mind, and I'm like, okay, this has got to be the refrain, because once I think of it for the first time, it's okay, I'm not going to change it because it's going to keep being in my head, right? So I basically build off that. And I just build off their chorus, because I think the chorus is the most important part. So I did that. And then after building off the chorus, I go back to the verse, and I made a little pre-chorus. So the lyrics go something like this. It was how many nights have I stayed up thinking about you? And when I'm asleep, I can't stop my heart for you. So basically, the song is about love, if you didn't get it already. And that was the first verse that I saw. And I was like, okay, I gotta find something to help build up to the chorus. The chorus is supposed to be like the biggest part of the song, I believe. And when I'm just writing like a short song like this with no bridge, the chorus is usually the biggest part of the song. So I have to find a way to sort of build up to it. So I started with that, made a little kind of melody off of that. And then I made a pre-chorus, which goes like, before the pre-chorus, there's actually another part of the verse which goes, when will I tell this to you, only to you. You make my soul wait for eternity for just one kiss from you. So basically this guy really loves this girl. Oh my gosh. And basically that's what it's about. And but it's kind of like about a guy that's kind of like maybe a little bit nervous to say how he feels about another girl, and which I'm sure a lot of guys go through. I know, being a guy, I know that for sure. And after that, it goes into a pre-chorus that the lyrics go, where you going, baby? Got something to say to you. Wondering if it's me, yeah. Whoa. So basically he's wondering, the lyrics are pretty straightforward. He's wondering if maybe perhaps that she would like him in the same way that he likes her. And he's like, where are you going? Because he has something to tell her. And then that's when the chorus comes in, which goes, turn around, hear the sound of my heart screaming for you. One day we'll see ourselves in each other's eyes, which is the first part of the chorus. It's kind of like a sweet little lyric and a cute little lyric because, like, obviously if you're seeing yourselves in each other's eyes, that's another way of saying that you're in love. So there's that one part of the first chorus. And to finish up the chorus, it goes, turn around, hear the sound of this song for you. So it's basically like like a variation of the first part. It says the first part also went, turn around, hear the sound of my heart screaming for you, but this one, the sound of this song for you. So the guy wrote a song for the girl. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And this is when basically everyone lives happily ever after and they fall in love. So there you go. That was the second part of the chorus. And then to finish it off, I just say, don't let this go, my love, and say that you will love me too, because obviously the whole point of the song was to get the girl to love him. So the lyrics are pretty straightforward, I think. There's not too many, this isn't like the most deep song in the world, but it's not supposed to be because it's just like a cute song from a guy to a girl. So hopefully that kind of explains a lot of that. And hopefully you liked it too. I think now is a good time, now that we've explained it and everything. Why don't we listen to it again? So once more, this is the song, lyrics written by our writer and the melody written by me. It's called You.
How many nights have I stayed up thinking about you? And when I'm asleep, I can't stop my for you. When will I tell this to ya, only to you? You make my soul wait for eternity, for just one kiss from you. Where you going, baby? Got something to say to you. Wondering if it's a yeah. Whoa, turn around, hear the sound of my heart screaming for you. One day we'll see ourselves in each other's eyes. Turn around, hear the sound of this song for you. Don't let this go, my love, and say that you will love me too.
That song was called You. It was the first song written for our new segment featuring you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Once again, you guys, back with Music Magic on a beautiful Sunday night. And really want to tell you guys that that song was written by a writer, but for next week, I really want the lyrics to be written by the listeners, because that's what the whole theme is about. So hopefully you guys can send in your lyrics. Or once again, if that's too hard, you can also just send in a theme and I'll try and write a